Okay, good afternoon. This is unit number 1. Name of our unit number 1 is Introduction to Management and Industrial Function. So on screen, you can see the syllabus of unit number 1. So write the unit number 1 name, Introduction to Management and Industrial Function. On first page, new page you can take. I request you can put the dates also, on which date, which discussion we made. Write on first point C 1.1 syllabus. In that, write down nature and purpose of management. So today we are going to discuss in detail regarding nature and purpose of management. System approach to management. Second point, system approach to management. Third bit, functions of manager. Social responsibility and ethics in managing. Next point, introduction to industrial organizations. Production / operation management. Comma, marketing management. Comma, financial management. So this is the syllabus. Very few bits are there. We need 6 hours to complete this particular chapter. There are specific textbooks I recommend for your study. First, don't write. Already I have given in syllabus. First book you can refer is Essentials of Management. So Knut Veris is one of the author. Second book which you can refer for this unit is Principles of Management and Administration. So both the books are available in our library. For additional references, you can use this. One more reference book is available, that is Principles of Management. So author is Tripathi Reddy by Tata Micro Hill Publication. So this is a reference book, and earlier two were these textbooks. Now these are the some questions, assignment questions for you. Assignment questions means you people have to write, and these are the IMP questions for IAC especially. IMP questions for IAC as well as in university also. In when theoretical exam were there that time, people were asking such kind of questions. So let us see what are the questions. Write down first we'll discuss the question and then you can note. First question is like, explain the nature and purpose of management. So this is a 7-mark question most of the time asked in examination. So there you have to explain the nature. So nature means actually here characteristics are expected. and purpose. What is the purpose of management? Why management is essential? What are the significances of it that is expected in this particular point? Then next question is like, which write a note on social responsibilities and ethics in managing. So actually in this short note, there are two parts. One is social responsibilities and ethics in managing. Obviously, both are the task of the managers. So you people have to elaborate. Social responsibility may be for 4 marks and ethics in management maybe 3 marks. Then another question is there, explain the system approach to the management process. Actually, there is one system approach in management, especially in industry. So one block diagram is there. So that diagram may contain, may have weightage of 2 marks and remaining explanation as per the requirement. So input, output, and actual functioning. So these 3 factors are there. So you have to elaborate with the help of diagram, with the help of block diagram. The next one is, what are the functions of manager? You have to list the functions, like planning is there, staffing is there. So variety of functions are there, like organizing. So you people have to list the functions and you have to elaborate one by one. So this is the 8-mark question most of the time asked in examination. Next question is related to marketing department. So in industry, there are various departments like marketing department, production department, operation management department. So these 2-3 departments are added in this particular unit. So you have to explain the function, their role, their nature, and what exactly happening in that particular department that is expected. So like that questions are there. So highlighted questions I have added here. These are the assignment questions for you. You can say like it is assignment number 1. So I hope you have noted, and if you have not noted, please note the questions. Question number 1 to 6. So every chapter will have 6 questions. You people have to note. Obviously, these are the highlighted questions, important questions from this particular unit. Note the questions. I hope you have noted the questions. Now listen. Title of the chapter we have seen, that is Introduction to Management and Industrial Function. So in this particular chapter, you can see 2 important keywords, that is management, and second keyword is industrial functions. So let us see meaning of this particular 2 words. So all of us know, like general definition we make, the management is nothing but getting the things done through others. Now, what are the things in industry? Especially you can say like production of that particular product, assembly of particular product, testing the quality of particular product. So these are the things that should be done in that particular organization. If I take the example of mechanical industry, then that work should be done through others only. So who are those? getting the work done through others. So who are those other people? Yes, employee, people. You can say people or employee. So in your organization, people are there. So getting the work done from them. So this is generalized definition. So who is getting that work done? Obviously manager. So who is that person? Manager is a person who get work completed from others by directing efforts of other. Obviously, he is also having active participation in this process. It is not like that he is just sitting on chair and asking you do that, do this. Obviously, he is a directing. Directing means he is giving appropriate guidelines to people in the organization, and he is getting work done from that. So this kind of act of managing, handling, directing, and controlling is called as management. Getting? So this is a simple concept of management. I mean, I am talking about not a marriage management. I am talking about the industrial management. So in industry, management consists of getting the things done through others. And who is getting that work done? Obviously manager. So what manager is doing? Manager is directing the others' efforts. Actually, you should correlate to yourself, like you are the manager. And you have to understand, imagine, like I am the manager and I have to do this. But remember, just manager is not the person who is sitting on the chair and giving the order to people. Obviously, he has the role of giving the order, but he has to direct the people. Direct means giving the appropriate direction. Directing means giving the guidelines for the particular work and then getting the work done. Obviously, he is asking people, he is getting work done through efforts of others. राईट. म्हणजे लोकांना कामाला लावतो तो, पण तो अगदी सुरुवातीला दिशा देतो की तुम्हाला हे असं करायचंय. इफ मॅनेजर इज नॉट गिव्हिंग प्रॉपर डायरेक्शन, if he is not handling manpower properly, he is not controlling the people, then this is the useless job of that particular manager. He has to handle, he has to manage, he has to direct the people. Obviously, he has to control the system. Getting? So this concept is called as a management. Obviously, in terms of industry. Now, second keyword is, you can observe, like it is a industrial functions. So in industry, there are so many functions. Production function is there, marketing function is there, financing is there, staffing is there, right? Production means producing actual product. You need staff, right? What purpose you need staff? Staff means people, because you have to get the work done from them. That's why people are required. Then finance, money is required. You have to purchase the raw material. You have to give the salary to people. You have to pay the electricity bill, water bill, right? Staffing is one of the activity, like recruiting the people. Staffing means recruiting the people for right job. Getting? So there are so many functions. So I have highlighted. So out of these functions, we are going to discuss the marketing function, production function in this particular unit, right? So I hope you got the concept of industrial functions also. Now, what we are going to discuss in this particular unit. So central idea of this particular unit. What is that? So this unit includes the introduction to basic management concept like system approach to management, functions of manager, social responsibility, ethics in managing, right? This unit also gives the introduction to industrial organization with the help of production, operation, marketing management, finance management. So here you can see we are going to discuss the concept of the management. Obviously, a very basic concept we are going to discuss. What role manager has to do, what are the ethics and values. मॅनेजरनी कसं वागलं पाहिजे लोकांशी, त्यांच्या फॅमिली लाईफशी कसा बॅलन्स करायला त्यांना सांगितलं पाहिजे, फॅमिली वेळ त्यांना देता आला पाहिजे, त्यांच्याकडून वर्कडन पण घेता आलं पाहिजे. ही शुड अंडरस्टँड द सायकोलॉजी ऑफ द पीपल. He should give appropriate appraisal. He should give appropriate salary to that particular person. So like that, so many functions are there, ethics are there that we are going to discuss. Obviously, we are going to discuss the various functions which I listed, like marketing department function, staffing department function, production department function. So we have to discuss in detail. So this is a central idea of this particular unit. Now, why this particular unit is important for you? Why this is introduced in the syllabus? Friends, to run any organization, management is essential. And engineers plays the important role of the management in any of the organization. So whose role is there? Engineers role is there. And to run any organization, आपलं घर जरी चालवायचं म्हणलं तरी आपल्याला 4 लोकांमध्ये मॅनेजमेंट लागतं. कोणी ग्रॉसरी आणायची, कोणी बाकीची व्हेजिटेबल्स आणायच्या. आपण सांगतो सुट्टी असेल तर, राईट? So in even though we have a semester examination, you people have to manage like six subjects are there. I have to give time for this subject 1 hour, 2 hour daily. So this kind of management you do. So this is an industry. Thousands of people are working. Crores of turnover is there. So obviously, management is essential to run any organization. Management is essential, and whose role, major role is there in industry? Engineer's role is there because he is actual element who is working there and who is giving the output. Right. That's why this particular unit is important for you. That's why this is introduced in syllabus. Now this particular chapter is linked to CO number ME324.1. ME stands for Mechanical Engineering, third year, second semester, fourth number subject, CO number 1. What is that? Explain the different aspects of management for the betterment of organization. After learning this particular unit, you people will able to explain different aspects of the management for the betterment of organization. संस्थेच्या भल्यासाठी तुम्हाला जे काही गोष्टी लागतील ते तुम्ही एक्सप्लेन करू शकाल. Obviously, which kind of aspects? Functions of manager, ethics in managing, social responsibility, right? So like that, various things you will able to explain after learning this particular unit. So this is first bit. Before going for first bit, let us have noting of few points. So first point already, second point you noted. Third point, C 1.3 about the title of chapter. So write down the concept of management and industrial function. So along with I will dictate, you have to note it. About the title of the chapter. C 1.3 about the title of chapter. Write down heading once, introduction to management and industrial function. In that, write down first keyword, that is management. In that, write down first keyword, that is management. First point in management, or first sentence you can say, management consists of getting things done through others. And manager is one who accomplishes the objectives. Accomplish the objective means काय असतं organizationचं objective in that particular, if you take any example, production or service, any physical product or service, right? So that may be the task. So accomplishing means completing. He will complete that task. A manager is one who accomplishes the objective by directing the efforts of others. Efforts of others. This act of managing handling, directing, and controlling is called as a management. Is called as a management. Then second keyword in this title of chapter, industrial function. Industrial function. Industry has various functions like production, marketing, financing, staffing, etc. C 1.4 central idea of chapter. Unit 1 includes the introduction to basic management concepts, like system approach to management, functions of manager, social responsibility, and ethics in managing. Next sentence. It also gives the idea about introduction to industrial organizations with the help of production slash operations management, marketing management, financial management, etc. See 1.5 importance of the chapter. In that, write down 2 sentences. To run any organization, management is essential for any type of project. Engineers plays an important role of management in organizations for various types of projects. Hence, this chapter is introduced in syllabus. C 1.6 chapter objectives. In that, write down this chapter is linked to CO number IQM 324.1 that is given below. IQM 324.1 explain the different aspects of management for the betterment of organization. Now here our discussion will start related to unit number 1. Write down C1.4 bit by bit notes. Now keep your pen paper outside, aside, not outside, and listen carefully what I am going to discuss. It is very, very essential to understand the concept of management in detail. Okay, so it is like that nature of management. Here you can add one more word like characteristics of management. Actually, it is not in syllabus characteristics, but here meaning of nature itself is a characteristics of the management. So how management is, that we will discuss. Then you will get what role you have to perform in the industry when you will join any of the organization. So one of the characteristics of management is the universality. Universality means everywhere, irrespective of the size, nature, location of the organization, management concept remains the same. It is universally same. You go to any of the country, anywhere, any of the organization, let it be small size organization, large scale organization, right? So this concept remains same. Planning, staffing, organizing, whatever functions are of a particular manager, it remains same, right? So getting the work done from others, you see any organization, let it be small scale industry or MNC, let it be any country's organization, this concept is a universal. So this is one of the characteristic of management. It is a kind of nature, that is it is a universally same. Then second characteristic is that purposeful. What is the purpose of this management concept? Attainment of the organization's goal. What is the purpose of this particular concept? Whatever organization has, for example, production of 1000 component per week, maybe that organization has a goal. Tata, suppose Tata Motors has this goal of producing 1000 component this vehicles in a month, one in 1 year, like that. So management is purposeful. It is not without purpose, it is not there. And what is the purpose of any of the organization? So whatever goals are there, that attaining that particular goal, achieving that particular goal is the purpose. So that's why management is called as a purposeful. Getting? So this is also called as a social process. Why it is called as a social process? Because it is used for the motivation. Suppose you will say like so and so organization, there is a very good management. They have very good planning. They have good resource planning. They have a good organization of the resources. So people get motivated. त्यातली सिस्टीम चांगली आहे आपण म्हणतो, एखादी सिस्टीम खूप चांगली आहे म्हणजे काय, मॅनेजमेंट इज गुड, एव्हरीथिंग इज वेल सेटल्ड. आपण म्हणतो ना एखादी एमएनसी खूप सेटल आहे, चांगली आहे, बिकॉज एव्हरीथिंग इज गुड देअर, राईट? सो दॅट्स वाय पीपल गेट्स मोटिवेटेड. It is kind of social process also. So this is one of the characteristic of the management. Coordinating force is one of the characteristic. So orderly management is there, avoiding duplication, avoid overlapping. Friend, if you see, if there is no good management, then what will happen? Duplication of the activity will happen. Suppose one person is asked to design so and so component, engine component. So if you are not having proper coordination, then what will happen? Another section may also work on the same task, and unnecessarily manpower will get waste. Getting? So overlapping of activity. Suppose one person will get same task from the other department. एकाच व्यक्तीला दुसरं काम मिळते, मग त्यांनी म्हणायचं साहेब मी कुठलं काम करू, ओव्हरलॅपिंग झालं, राईट. So this issue may happen if management is not there. But if you assign, if you have proper management, then this kind of overlapping will not happen, duplication of things will not happen, and everything will be orderly managed, means systematically managed, and that's why it is called as a coordinating force. काही कंपन्या का ग्रो करतात? Because they have good management, they have coordinating force, there is no overlapping, there is no duplication of the work. So worker also will not get pressurized, right? Because he is having only one task which is assigned, so he can focus on that particular work. He is not having multiple tasks. So when it is possible, when there is a good coordinating force is there, so this is one of the characteristic of the management. Then next one is that it is a continuous, intangible. What is the meaning of intangible? Anybody knows? What is the concept of intangible? Tangible, intangible. Have you heard this word? ज्याला आपण हात लावू शकतो ते tangible. ज्याला हात लावता टच करता येत नाही तो intangible. Right? So this is a intangible. मॅनेजमेंट कुठं आपण बघितलं का? दिसतं का मॅनेजमेंट? मॅनेजमेंट केलंय. It is a kind of imaginary, right? We cannot touch it. So that's why this one of the characteristic is there, intangible. You cannot see that force. For example, today I came to this particular lecture. Which force or you came to this particular lecture? What is it? This is kind of management, right? Because 3:30 there is one force, like I have to reach there. Your role is also there, like yes, 3:30 so and so lecture is there. So this force is not seen, whether you seen anywhere, but this is there, right? If management is happened, right? So that's why this is called as a intangible system or unseen force. तो फोर्स नाहीये, दिसत नाही कुठं, पण आपण तिथं आलो. So like that in industry, particular person is asked to design vehicle, right? But it is not tangible, means आपण त्याला हात लावू शकत नाही किंवा तो दिसत पण नाही कुठं, but it is there. म्हणजे आहे पण दिसत नाही असा प्रकार, right? So it is intangible. So remember, tangible, intangible, two words are there, and this is one of the characteristic of management. This is the continuous process. Cycle of management is continuous. एकदा management केलं परत करायची गरज आहे का? You told no, but I will say yes. You told no, right? Once management is there, no need to improve. It is required, right? So you done the management, but there may be the loopholes in that particular management system. That's why it is continuous process. It is not like that today you done the management and years together it will continue. It is not like that. You people have to do, you have to keep on watching, like yes, so and so change is required. Whether digital marketing was there earlier, in your companies adopted it because they seen in management digital marketing is required. So like that. So we don't know what kind of changes will be there, what kind of market is expecting. That's why it is called as a continuous process. Right? Customer म्हणतो की मला lightweight product पाहिजे. For example, earlier maybe it is heavy. So in your management system, you have to make the changes accordingly. That's why it is a continuous process. Right? It is not like that today you done the management and for 5 years, 10 years, it will become the same. You have to change, because that's why it is called as continuous process. Management ekda करायचं नाही, it is a continuous process, and maybe cycle, like after 10 days, after 10 years, span may be the different, but you people have to make the changes. That's why it is a continuous process. Another thing is that it is a composite process. Why it is called as a composite process? Because the whole process is a integrative and performed in a network fashion. Production वाल्याला अडचणी आल्या बनवताना प्रोडक्ट, कुणाला बोलायचं त्यांनी? Yes, maybe he may be the manager in production department. He is a production manager, but he got the problem that so and so difficulty is there in assembling or the production of that particular product. Whom he should approach, whom he should reach. Which manager? No, he himself is a manager in a production department. He is a producing product as per the customer's requirement, as per the design, and he is facing difficulty. to produce or assemble that particular product. Whom he should approach? Online people are answering or not? Nobody answering. Yes. Which employee? Who has designed that particular product? That person he should approach, right? तुम्ही असं डिझाईन करून दिले, असं ड्रॉइंग आले, पण अडचणी यायला लागल्यात बनवायला. What I should do, right? So that's why it is called as a interrogative process and a network fashion process. मग त्यांनी विचारायचं की कोण डिझाईन इंजिनियर आहे? So and so design engineer is there. He has to identify that person and he has to say, production department person said so and so difficulty is there. Please correct it. Then he will work on it. It is and most of the time it is reached to general manager also, assistant manager also, assistant general manager also, because they are also part of this system. They are also part of this network system. That's why this management is a composite process. असं काही नाही माझं डिपार्टमेंट मी मॅनेज करणं असं नसतंय. मग प्रॉब्लेम आला ते डिझाईन इंजिनियर म्हणला आय डोंट नो, आय एम नॉट एबल टू डू चेंजेस व्हॉट यू आर एक्सपेक्टिंग. तो स्टाफिंग डिपार्टमेंटला एचआर कडे जाईल, एचआर म्हणेल तुला जमत नसेल तर विल रिक्रूट अनदर पर्सन. बरोबर ना? त्या व्यक्तीला जर ते काम जमत नसेल तर एचआर वाल्यांनी काय करायला पाहिजे? डिझाईन इंजिनियरला रिप्लेस करायला पाहिजे. और अनदर प्रोसेसेस आर देयर इन इंडस्ट्री ऍज पर दी पॉलिसी. ही मे ट्रेन, तुम्ही ह्या सॉफ्टवेअरचं ट्रेनिंग घ्या, 1 month, 2 month, 3 month, he will get the training. So I mean to say this is a network fashion kind of system. That's why it is called as a composite process. Management is a composite process. सगळी लोक ह्याच्यामध्ये पाहिजेत, everybody, right? So this is a composite process as it is done in a network fashion. Then another one is creative organ. It is a creative organ. So here meaning of creative organ is that here you will get so many multiple ideas. You will get so many imaginative processes. Suppose 2-3 managers sit together, they want to make some changes. So through brainstorming, they may get the idea. They म्हणतात आपण असं मॅनेजमेंट करू, आपण तसं मॅनेजमेंट करू. So through that they can generate the various ideas also. So that's why it is also called as a creative organ process. म्हणजे काय की क्रिएटिव्ह ऑर्गन एक फ्रेज म्हणू शकता की जिथं एक डोक्यामधून एक आयडिया येईल की हा हे असं करूयात. म्हणजे मॅनेजमेंट प्रोसेस मधून हे आउटकम आहे. पीपल विल बिकम क्रिएटिव्ह. People manager may become creative, his employee may become a creative. So that's why it is also called as a creative organ. Then next one is that management harmonies, one of the characteristics. Here the harmonies in the organization will enhance, harmonies in the organization will increase. Harmonies means काय म्हणतो आपण? सुसंगतता. हार्मोनीचा अर्थ सुसंगतता. की मॅनेजमेंट सगळं असेल, कोणी कोणावर ओरडणार नाही. तो म्हणेल तुम्हीच डिझाईन नाही नीट केलं, तो म्हणेल तुम्हीच रिक्वायरमेंट व्यवस्थित नाही दिली, प्रोडक्शन वाला म्हणेल मी तुम्ही जसं बनवलं ते मी दिलं, मी काय करू. स्क्रॅप वाला म्हणे आता हे कसं स्क्रॅप करू, पैसे व्हायला गेले. इज इट हार्मोनी इन द ऑर्गनायझेशन? डेफिनेटली नो. If management is there, what customer is demanding, which kind of requirement is there, which raw material is required, which process should be used, which machinery should be used. If you have proper management, then कोणी कोणावर ओरडणारच नाहीये. सुसंगतता असेल सगळ्यामध्ये. That's why management harmony is one of the characteristics of management. If management is there, then and then only you can increase the harmonies. Otherwise, there will be the problems with everybody. Getting? Then next one is that getting the things done. Management involves getting things done through others. That concept we seen. Catalyst. What is the meaning of catalyst? Have you heard this word catalyst? In a chemistry, what is that? But increase the reaction process gets increased. मॅनेजमेंटचा तसा हे अनसीन फोर्स आहे, दिसत तर कुठं नाही. पण काय करताय ती मॅनेजमेंट सिस्टीम जर आली तर काय होतंय? स्पीडअप होत आहे. सगळ्या सिस्टीम स्पीडअप होतात, सगळ्या व्यवस्थित होतात. रिएक्शन इंडस्ट्री हे फक्त काय म्हणू शकतो आपण, याला एक अॅनॉलॉजी लावली आहे. इथं काही कॅटलिस्ट वगैरे काही नाही. बट मॅनेजमेंट वर्क ॲज अ कॅटलिस्ट. ही इज नॉट टेकिंग ऍक्टिव्ह पार्टिसिपेशन, बट एव्हरीथिंग स्पीडअप्स. मॅनेजमेंट केले की आज 100 कंपाऊंड बनवायचे, सगळे मॅनेजमेंट झाले. सगळे लोक, कोण ड्रिलिंग वर काम करेल, कोण बिलिंग वर काम करेल, राईट. वेगवेगळे फीचर्स काय असतील त्या प्रोडक्ट मध्ये. मॅनेजर सुपरवाइज करेल, रॉ मटेरियलला रॉ मटेरियल सप्लाय करेल. गेटिंग. मॅनेजमेंट आहे म्हणते पटकन संध्याकाळपर्यंत 100 कंपाऊंड तयार. गेटिंग. सो मॅनेजमेंट वर्क्स लाईक कॅटलिस्ट. सगळ्या गोष्टी स्पीडअप होत आहेत. नाहीतर काय होतंय, लाईन बंद पडली. लाईन बंद पडली म्हणजे कळतं ना काय कन्सेप्ट आहे. रॉ मटेरियल चाललं नाही, त्या लाईनवरच्या लोकांनी काय करायचं, राईट. So this is the problem if management is not there. So management work as a catalyst. The next one is that coordinating all activities and various resources. What are the resources in industry? Man, machine, material, right? So management coordinates all activities in the industry along with the various resources. Then next one is that integrating processes. Here, what it integrates, I think some spelling mistake is there. No, it's correct. Integrating. So what it integrates? Man, machine, material. Integrates अर्थ काय होतो? हे जोडून ते काम करतात. कोण? मशीन, मॅन, मटेरियल. फक्त मशीन असून चालेल का? माणूस आहे, मटेरियल आहे. कशा बनवायचं? फक्त मटेरियल आहे किंवा फक्त माणसंच आहेत, मशीन नाही, मटेरियल. So it integrates. Management, what management do? It integrates this system. It is multidisciplinary. Its meaning is that it for all disciplines in the organization it is required. What are the various disciplines? Maybe you can say marketing discipline is there, staffing is there, financing is there, store is there, or purchasing you can say. So it is multidisciplinary. For all department it is required. It is not like that ह्या department ला ते लागू नाही असं नाही. It is multidisciplinary. Everywhere it is required. Not only in industry, every organization, everywhere if you go, it is required. It is multidisciplinary. असं म्हणतात नाही की मेकॅनिकलची फक्त ब्रँच आहे. हे सगळीकडे लागणार आहे. मेकॅनिकल इंजिनिअरिंगची नाही, ही सॉफ्टवेअर इंजिनिअरिंगची पण आहे. घरामध्ये सुद्धा ती गोष्ट लागते. So it is a multidisciplinary. It is art as well as science. Who will answer? This management is particularly is art as well as science. असं असू शकतं का? हे आर्ट पण आहे, सायन्स पण आहे. Who will answer? Online people. Are you agree? It is art as well as. Is it art? Yes, it is art. Is it science? So why? Online people answer. Here I am getting a nice response from people. I expect in chat box. Online people can see the answer. Offline people can't see the answer because there is a strip. Online they can see. Yes. So you answered partially. So let us see. Actually, management. Just a minute. Okay. Still, I am not able to see a few words. I'll move this strip here. So it is art because you can feel the management. You can gauge the management. You can express the management. You can communicate. Right? That's why it is art. Communication, you can say it is art. Kind of expression is also art. Right? Feeling. The management feel करताय तुम्हाला की हा हे चालू आहे. या माणसाला सांगितलं त्याने ते करतोय. It is art. Why it is science? Because it proves. What it proves? You done the management for the 1000 component per year, 1000 vehicle per year. If it is producing after 1 year, it proved, no? त्यांनी प्रूव्ह केलं. इथं आपण प्रूव्ह करतोय एखादं थेरम वगैरे. इट इज सायन्स, राईट? तर ते प्रूव्ह झालं की असं मॅनेजमेंट केलं, असं प्रोडक्शन निघालं. इट इज प्रूव्हन. You can predict also. Prediction comes under the science. Then again, define. You can define the management. तुम्ही असं करायचं. You can define. You can measure also. So that's why it is called as a art as well as the science. कारण याच्यामध्ये art and science, two things are there. That's why it is called as a art as well as science. What's the idea? Friend, this is a concept of the management. This is the characteristics of the management. So I hope at least you will note the points, and in exam question will be there. You people will elaborate accordingly. Yes. Write the title, bit name, nature, and what is the bit name actually? Nature and we have split it, right? Nature and purpose of management. This will be the heading. Nature and purpose of the management. And below that you can write first A point. In that write down nature slash characteristics of the management. Nature slash characteristics of the management. In that write down first point, number you can say, one, or bullets also you can add. Universality. Universality. Second point, purposeful. खाली एक लिया. Don't only write points. Only write points. Explanation. I think you got the idea from that particular word, or you need these points also. In examination, question will be like this. Explain the nature and characteristics of the management. Now we discussed on the nature. कशा प्रकारचा आहे ते मॅनेजमेंट. आता पर्पज पण बघायचं आहे आपल्याला. सो इन दिस आय हॅव टोल्ड आय थिंक मोर दॅन 12 points. You people remember 5, 6 and elaborate properly. Brief. If theory exam is there, you need to explain in brief. Writing the pointers. This is for discussion purpose. These are the pointers, headings, but elaboration should be from your side. Getting? So like we are discussing from last 20 minutes. एक का art आहे. So you should write in the form of these sentences. It is multidisciplinary. Why this is multidisciplinary? Because it is applicable to all the departments in the organization. Then you can give the examples, right? So that's why I'm telling various examples for the elaboration. So time being, you write only headings, and in examination you have to elaborate it. Obviously in ISC we don't know about the university examination, right? ISC there will be the descriptive question. Write the pointers only which are highlighted. Or if you are not able to remember, for example intangible, काय लिहिणार intangible मध्ये? So if you want to remember, in bracket write an unseen force is there. Name suppose universality. You can remember word universality म्हणजे काय, त्याचं काय अपेक्षित आहे. But certain words are there like catalyst, then intangible, how it is called as a social process, integrating process, how it is. So if you are not able to remember, note the points. Universality, purposeful, and if you expect if you are not able to remember, write the pointers also. Related information you have to write. Note the things from slide. Yes, noted all the points. Online people. Okay, roll number 32. Good, you got the point. So one more question to you. Tomorrow you have to answer. Listen carefully. This is the nature of management or characteristics of management. I want to ask, what is the purpose of management? Okay, purpose of management. Why management is essential? Now at least you got the concept. Yes, अशा प्रकारचं मॅनेजमेंट असायला हवं. हे गोष्टी मॅनेजमेंट मध्ये इन्क्लूड असायला हव्या. अशा प्रकारचं नेचर त्या मॅनेजमेंटचं आहे. Then why it is required? What is the purpose of management? Okay, tomorrow you people will answer for this question, and next discussion will be of same bit after your answer. Okay, so this is a purpose that there are so many points we'll discuss elaboratively, but I want to ask tomorrow in the maybe next lecture I am asking you have to answer this. Noted the task. What is the purpose of management? Got the any doubt is there? You can ask, otherwise put the roll number in chat box and leave the meeting. Thank you.